Alright, it is April 15th, 2021. I am 4 hours into fasting, and I thought I would do a 24 or so hour fast in memory of not having tax day on April 15th this year, kind of in memorial of tax day. Well, just by coincidence. Let me explain why I want to go back on a fast. My resolution in 2020, which I've renewed for 2021, was to normalize my relationship with food. I talked about this numerous times on the channel already, probably too many to count, but I've had times where I've had food cravings at very inappropriate times. Uh, Inappropriate meaning in terms of my professional life, in terms of my social life, when I really should be focusing on something, when my safety is at jeopardy, right? I'm driving, I'm working with dangerous equipment, and I have a food craving at an inappropriate time, right? I do private tutoring, and sometimes I'll be working with dangerous chemicals. I teach chemistry sometimes, and not being in the best frame of mind due to having a food craving, or worse yet, eating while working with chemicals, not a very good idea, right? Or eating while driving. Food used to intrude in my life in ways like that. Okay. And so one of the first things I did was to start going on 16 to 24 hour fast to kind of reset my mentality with food. It makes food less of a background activity, right? I used to eat almost continuously to the point that I almost forgot I was eating. Actually, early on, when I started fasting in early 2020, I had so many times when I failed on the fast because I instinctively ate without even thinking about it. I lost a few fasts that way. I've learned to put reminders on things that I'm fasting. Put the food away, put a reminder on the fridge of, at my apartment. Things like that would help me. Put the food away and then put a note on there, fasting. Anyway, getting back to the point, I had a little bit of a relapse a couple days ago that really reinforced the idea that I'm not home free yet. I was doing tutoring over Zoom. I had a student who I see every Monday from 3 to 4 p.m. It was 1 o'clock and I was thinking about going across the street to get my favorite food. I had been fasting my normal 16 hours. I was going to break the fast with my favorite food. And I look at the clock and it's already 2:50. I don't know why I had lost like an hour and a half where I really didn't know what I was doing. I mean, it's a mixed bag. I ended up fasting quite a few extra hours because, well, it was already time for the class, and also, I'm sorry, it was 2:50, so it was almost time for the class, and also I don't eat in front of the camera now, right? I make it a rule to never eat while working. Just kind of puts a barrier. It's a mixed bag, but at the beginning of the tutoring session, you see, once I get prepared to go eat something, I have this, I don't know if this is physiological or psychological, but it's almost like my mouth gets prepped up for whatever I was thinking about eating. That mouth-watering kind of sensation, and if I don't get to satisfy it, it just feels really, really awkward. Now, I was talking to a friend of mine about what happened this Monday, and he actually suggested I could have even just told the student that I had an emergency to tend to. I was going to be 20 minutes late. My friend thought that was acceptable. I don't, because sooner or later I'm going to have to tend to something where I can't do that. So it might as well be today, where the only thing at stake is tutoring, right? Not driving, not doing something dangerous. Anyway, I survived, but it made me realize I need to redouble my efforts at normalizing my relationship with food. And given that it's tax day, I thought I would tax myself a day of eating, kind of as a penalty for what happened earlier this week. Anyways, 4 hours. I hope to do 24 this time. I'll make another video in the morning.